Good morning and welcome to the show, and thanks for waking up with us today. You know, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and we need to start making plans now, darn it. And I've got a couple ladies here that can help us make a plan for Valentine's Day. We have got Quinta and Shirley from, let me guess, I'm not going to guess, I'm not going to try because I'm going to read it, Beta Sigma Phi.
That's correct.
So I got two sorority girls here in the studio with me today, and you guys are getting ready for a big Valentine's Day gala.
That is correct.
Maybe you tell me a little bit about the gala. What's going on?
This is our 62nd anniversary of the Beta Sigma Phi Valentine Ball.
Oh, how cool is that?
So it's been going on before our time, even in this city.
Mm-hmm.
Beta Sigma Phi is an international women's cultural service and social organization. And so we've been here since the early 50s, I guess, that it was started here in Panama City. But it's nice because you have the right to transfer if you move to another country.
So it truly is an international
yes,
organization.
It is.
Yes.
So and now you're having this gala. And tell me about the gala. What's going to happen there, besides it being a really cool date?
Okay, not only a
Day.
date, but it's dinner as well. It's a sit-down dinner.
Okay.
You have a choice of either steak or shrimp scampi. And it's at the country club, and it will be decorated just beautifully.
The Panama Country Club.
The Panama Country Club, that is in Lynn Haven.
Right.
And so...
and music by the Jam Kings. I'm seeing all that. Now it's $35 a person, and this includes a full course, seated dinner, dance, door prizes.
Yes.
It sounds like a really good time.
Yes.
And a romance basket.
Yes.
Sounds interesting. What's in that romance basket? I'm sure it's something very cool and romantic.
Well, there's always candy and a bottle of wine and candles and just an assortment. Everybody brings something for the romance basket. So it's quite large, and it's very pretty. It's something anybody would be proud to take home.
Now, what happens with the money that you collect from this? It's $35 a head. I guess it goes back to Beta Sigma Phi, right?
All of our profits, all of our proceeds from the Valentine dinner dance goes toward local scholarships. Now, the student or the person and people of various ages have received the scholarships, but they can choose technical college, they can go for nurses training, they can go to any university or college of their choice anywhere. Does not have to be used locally.
All right. So, and you would award these scholarships to, I guess, worthy applicants or students.
Yes.
And whatever their pursuit is, it is. So not only is it a fun night out, it's a great way to kind of give back to the community and make an investment in our young people. I mean, it sounds like a win-win from where I'm sitting. Now, if somebody wants to get a ticket, how do they do that? How do we get in touch with you?
I have phone numbers. Go ahead,
Okay.
Shirley.
Okay, we do have some phone numbers.
Okay, I got
there.
here. We can call Quinta at 866-8469.
Correct.
Okay. Or Wanda at 763-6432. And we could also see Sandy or Rita at the Pier 77 restaurant on Thomas Drive. And you can purchase a ticket there.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Now, you've been doing this for a few years, right? You've been having this Valentine's Ball for how many years now?
I believe this is our 62nd year.
The 62nd year. Holy
long
mackerel!
time.
That's a lot of, and it's a lot of scholarships too, I guess.
Yes, it
is.
is.
Yeah, this is really cool stuff. Now, why else would someone become a member of Sigma Phi, Beta Sigma Phi? Can I become a member?
Well, we haven't pursued that, but we could try.
Can a guy be a member? I mean, I wonder. Would you make a special exception for me?
Certainly. We have envoy members.
Uh-huh.
And we do make some males kind of our honorary members.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, ladies. I really appreciate
Thank you for having
doing
us.
what you do for the community. And we'll be right back after your local weather. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Paula Clark and Christina Williams from Superior Residences out here on Panama City Beach. And Superior Residences just sounds like, what, like an apartment complex or something, or a condo.
It's a senior living community with offering assisted living and memory care. Assisted
living and memory care. Now, we've heard of assisted living facilities, and yesterday on the show, I had Dr. Nation, and we talked about how America's getting older, how his patient load is getting older, and there's a whole unique set of issues that elderly people bring, and facilities like yours kind of fill that gap.
We do, and one of the things about us is, you know, people are scared of assisted livings. They're scared of nursing homes. They don't understand what they can offer.
I think it's the word home.
You're
going to put me in a home.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
And we use the word community. Our building is a community, and it's senior living community. We do offer assisted care, and we do have the memory care, but we really try to make it feel non-clinical, non-institutional. Our staff won't wear scrubs. They're in polos and khaki pants. We have amenities and different things that make it feel more like a resort or a cruise ship on land, if you will. Just a place where our seniors can come, retire, and have some help.
It's funny you should say a cruise ship on land, because I just read an article about a lady who's retired, and she's on a cruise ship cruising the world. That's her nursing home. That's her retirement plan.
I saw that same article. Yes. Well, we offer some of the same amenities. We have a movie theater on site. We have a lounge that will offer a daily happy hour. Yes. Right. We have a library and computer center. We have a huge arts and crafts room where we'll do painting and ceramics. Home Depot's already offered to come out and make birdhouses and bird feeders with our residents.
So there'll be all kinds of activities. It'll be a fun place to be. It's not this clinical setting, although it is a residence, and it's a cruise ship on land where there's going to be a lot of activities and fun, and you'll have your own apartment.
Yes.
Medical help is just a push button away.
It is,
isn't it? And Paula Clark, you're the director of nurses there. Yes. What's the type of care that you would give to people? What are you prepared to handle when someone gets there?
We can help with their medications, setting them up, or administering them if they need that, or just a reminder. And their vital signs being checked, and assistance with their activities of daily living, like getting their bath and getting dressed and their grooming. It's simple as getting them from their apartment to the dining room so that they can eat, and making sure that they eat and have something nutritious in their body. Just watching over them. Probably a lot of it is just watching over them and making sure that they're safe.
Because as America gets older, our parents get older, you know, we worry about their welfare. And, you know, I have elderly parents that are still living at home, and they have nursing services, and we also have, you know, relatives in the neighborhood who will take them to doctor's appointments and things like that. But it's a lot to ask of a family, you know, and over time, it gets to a point where maybe you really need that 24/7 nursing care that you guys have to offer at Superior Residences.
That's right, and we have 24-hour nursing, and like Paula said, it can be as little care as needed or as much. One of the unique things about Superior Residences is we have 3 levels of licensure. So people who would normally have to move into a skilled nursing facility or higher round-the-clock care can stay with us, because we do have that extended license level and 24-hour nursing care. So it's really somewhere where someone can move in with us when they're still active, enjoy the amenities, and truly age in place and stay with us for the rest of their life.
Now, I've toured that place, and it's still under construction. It's nearing construction, but you're getting ready for a grand opening, aren't you?
We are, yes. We are finishing up construction over the next few weeks, and our grand opening is on February 24th from 4 to 7 p.m.
Now, how do you check into a place like that? How do you go about getting a parent in there, or if you're an elderly person watching this, how do you go and see it?
We are scheduling tours and providing information. If anyone out there is interested, all they have to do is call our office at 249-4969, and we can schedule a tour and a meeting so that we can go over all the services that we offer.
And you've got a website as well, don't you?
Yes, superioralf.com.
superioralf.com, and you can learn everything there is to know about it. And just quickly, in the last few seconds that we have left, you've got another event coming up in evening in Monte Carlo?
We do, yes. Superior Residence is proud to sponsor that. Paula's on the board of the Alzheimer's Alliance, and I'll let her speak to that.
I am. It's the Bay County Alzheimer's Alliance, and this is our annual event. This is the 10th time that we've done the evening in Monte Carlo event. It's dinner and gaming and a lot of fun.
Right, and where's this taking place?
At the Panama City Beach Senior Center on
Okay.
February the 7th. And Superior Residences is very proud to be donating the dinner for this
So if we want to
event.
find out more about it, we can just go to your website, right? At Superior Residences?
I don't think it's on our website, but it's on our Facebook page, and then they can also call our office and we can get them more
Well, we'll
information.
check you out on Facebook. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for coming in and getting us smart on Superior Residences and elder care. And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bobo with Gears Transmissions. Just wanted to give you guys a tech tip today. This one is about your tires. One of the simplest things on your vehicle. There's a lot of different factors that come into play when you're talking about tire wear and tread wear and the correct wear of a tire. Different suspension issues, for example, your ball joints, your control arms, things like that can cause premature and uneven tread wear if left unattended, or if they need to be maintained or have a problem. Make sure you take your vehicle in. Most places, when they perform routine maintenance like an oil change, they'll check your tires, they'll check the tread depth and the tread wear. You know, so that's something to always keep an eye on. You know, suspension parts like your struts, tie rod ends, things like that can really wreak havoc on tires, and tires these days are expensive. The average tire these days runs $200 and up. So make sure that you maintain your vehicle regularly, take it into your certified professionals, and hopefully it's us here at Gears Transmissions. If you need more information on this, or you'd like to get a better idea about what we do here at Gears, make sure you check us out on YouTube. We have a channel called Gears Auto Shop TV. It's free to subscribe to, or catch us Sunday nights at 9:30 on Fox 28.
Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Dr. Stephen Favaloro from Forest Park Animal Hospital here in Panama City. I know, Doctor, thank you again for coming on the show.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
I know you're not feeling 100% today. You got a little backache going on, but thanks for, you know, sucking it up and coming on.
Thank you very much.
You know, we talk about dogs a lot.
We do.
Man's best friend.
Absolutely.
Women's best friend. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but man's best friend is his dog.
Absolutely.
But we don't talk a lot about cats.
No.
And, you know, there are cat people out there.
Absolutely.
They love their little feline friends. They want to make sure they're doing well and happy, but sometimes they get a condition that's called ADR.
That's right. It's it ain't doing right.
And that is a clinical term,
That is. It is a diagnosis. No. So, yeah, we get these cats that come in. Generally, they're in, and so older cats, you know, I want to talk about older cats. So, cats, you know, over the age of 10, you know.
You got a big Garfield cat?
Well, you know, or any cat. Cats, you know, they tend to show illnesses very subtly, you know.
Really?
And a lot of the clinical signs that they'll show are non-specific, and they can apply to a lot of different diseases. So, you know, in older cats, you know, we see 5, you know, main disease processes that fall into the ain't doing right category.
Okay.
You know, so one of the biggest things we see them come in with is, you know, oral pain, periodontal disease.
Oh.
So they'll come in.
I mean, who brushes the cat's teeth?
Well, you know, or their dog's teeth, or you know, but you know, cats will come in. They'll have tartar on their teeth. They'll have gingivitis. They'll have gingival recession. They'll have they'll actually have holes in their teeth too, where the enamel has been eaten away, and then the root and the pulp underneath are exposed. It's very painful, and it's called a cervical line lesion.
Is that like a cavity in humans?
Kind of, sort of, you know. But there's no treatment for it. The only way you can, you know, treat it is, you know, to extract the tooth. And sometimes they'll come in with multiple. And sometimes you can't see them. Sometimes it's in the root underneath the gum line. So, you know, subtle things like they're just not eating as much, or, you know, the food looks like it bites them back. You know, they're biting, they kind of flinch and walk away. One key you can look at is around the cat bowl. If you start to see crumbs, you know, little crumbs around the bowl where they're eating and it kind of falls out, that's one of the early signs that we'll see.
Because their teeth are sensitive.
Yeah, it hurts, you know. So, you know, that's one thing we'll see. So, you know, very quickly we can do an oral exam and see if they, you know, need to have anesthesia and maybe some teeth extracted, or just the teeth cleaned and some antibiotics.
So you actually can clean your cat's teeth?
Absolutely. You know, another thing we'll see them come in for, probably one of the more common things we'll see is chronic kidney disease. You know, and there's 4 different stages, anywhere from, you know, they're subclinical. They're really not showing obvious clinical signs to, you know, dehydration, not eating, vomiting, things like that.
We're talking about UTIs or the secondary effect of a UTI, or just kidney diseases in general from any particular
Well,
cause?
just the kidney itself proper, where it's not necessarily eliminating your waste. So, you know, you eat your food, the protein's
just
broken down. And
kidney
then,
dysfunction.
yeah, and so the kidneys can eliminate it. So what we'll see is cats that are, you know, drinking a little bit more water than they're used to, urinating more, decreased appetite, weight loss, you know, not necessarily cleaning themselves as well. So just real subtle signs. And, you know, I think greater than, a recent study, greater than 80% of cats over the age of 12 have some sort of kidney disease.
And what causes that? Is it just the aging
Just
process?
age-related, you know, and they're, you know, obligate carnivores by nature, so they have a high-protein diet. The kidneys go through a lot of, you know, wear and tear. We'll see metabolic disease, I mean, endocrine diseases like hyperthyroid disease, diabetes. See a lot of hyperthyroid disease. These cats will, you know, come in. Changes in behavior where they're like talking more at night, you know, ravenous appetite, throwing up, and still losing weight. So we'll see that. And with diabetes, generally it's an overweight cat, drinking a lot of water, losing weight. And type 2 diabetes is what we mainly see, very similar to people, where it's generally due to insulin exhaustion and insulin resistance. And then, you know, cancer. We see a lot of cancer, mouth cancer, skin cancer, you know, abdominal cancer. And so these are all things that we'll see in cats. So if you ever see like just little subtle signs like, you know, maybe, you know, Sparkles is getting a little, you know, older, if you will, there could be good reasons for that.
Yeah, so we have to remember ADR.
ADR ain't doing right.
Ain't doing right in older cats, and the first thing you should probably do is bring them to Forest Park Animal Hospital.
Well, or to your veterinarian.
Or
absolutely.
to your veterinarian.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Stephen Favaloro, thank you so much for coming on the show and getting us smart.
Thank you very much.
Our little feline friends. And we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm here with Damon McMillan from Bay County Animal Services, and he's brought yet another one of his friends with him today.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This
Damon?
is Happy.
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 All right.
He's a pointer mix, about a year old.
I can tell he's a beautiful dog. And something about Happy is, beside him being just like his name, he seems like a very happy animal.
Oh, yes.
He's so soft. His fur is like,
Very soft.
Yeah.
And it don't shed much.
yeah, not at all. Now, what's the story behind Happy? Was he a stray, or was he an owner surrender?
Happy was an owner surrender.
Oh, what a shame.
I'm not quite the reason, or the reason we don't know. And we try to get the reason out from the public. Most of the time, it's they move into a different place. They can't have the same size animals as they used to. So,
and for people who don't know, an owner surrender is when an owner can no longer take care of an animal, and they bring it to you guys, and then you guys have to find a new home for them.
correct.
Now, just like all the animals that come through Bay County Animal Services, they're spayed or neutered.
Yep.
They have a chip.
Microchip, up to date on all the shots. We test them for heartworms. This one's negative, which is great.
Okay, so negative for heartworm, an otherwise healthy dog. Now, how old is Happy?
Probably about a year old.
And you could tell Happy is used to human attention.
Oh, yes.
You could tell Happy grew up in a household where people cared about her. Him. I keep saying her. It's a him.
Yep.
But a name like Happy, you need to masculinize
yes.
that just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And how important is it to neuter your dogs and to spay them?
It's very important. We get phone calls, the public concerned about all these cats running around the neighborhood or the abundance of dogs. Well, the importance of spaying and neutering is to keep that under control.
Happy wants to play.
And, doing that, we won't have a problem in the near future.
Now, when someone comes to adopt Happy or any animal, they really have to go in it with their eyes open
Yes.
to understand the responsibilities of owning an animal.
And taking care of the animal. I mean, proper food, shelter, water. I mean, we get so many phone calls with the public.
Does Happy know any other tricks besides that?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Knows how to sit,
That was kind of gross,
shake.
actually.
You want me to show you?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see
Okay,
what Happy can do.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. Shake. Shake.
Oh.
You already sitting. So.
All right. So Happy can sit, shake, and this is an owner surrender, and just a wonderful, happy dog.
Oh, yes.
So this puppy, if somebody, I say puppy, but big dog, has a lot of puppy traits to him still. If somebody comes to adopt him, it's got to be long term.
Yes.
It's not just because he's cute and you want to take him home.
Right.
I mean, this is a living creature that you've got to feed, you've got to care for, you've got to give attention to.
It's like taking care of a
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah, exactly. And you're adopting a new member of your family.
Exactly.
And I think what Happy needs is a big yard and a couple of kids to wear him down.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be great. Now, how do we get in touch with you if somebody wants to adopt Happy?
Oh, you can come stop by our shelter, or you can call us 767-3333.
767-3333 if you want to adopt Happy. And always remember to spay and neuter your pets. We'll see you next time.